honestly, yeah, people say, this match was alright. This match had a lot of botches. But honestly, this match only had maybe 1 or 2 botches, but that's it. The whole match was phenomenal. I really liked every single thing about this match, in total, everything about it. And obviously, in each, all 10 superstars have beef with one another. Everybody had past rivalries with each other, and it all just unfolds in one giant, massive steel cage, you feel me? But overall, I really liked everything about this match. Bianca did her thing, Dakota Kai did her thing, Sky did her thing, Bayley did her thing. Everybody did their thing in this match. But I'm gonna say this. I'm definitely gonna say this. Nikki Cross is a special person. She's a specimen. Cause honestly, at one point she was like, I'm just gonna climb up top and just watch the playing field. And I'm like, Nikki's made for matches like this. She's made for crazy type matches like this. It doesn't matter if Extreme Rules, if it's stuff like Survivor Series, if it doesn't matter if it's a ladder match, a tables and chairs ladder match, no falls count anywhere match, no holds barred match, last woman standing match. She's made for any of those matches because her crazy type character, crazy type personality. And I've missed that side of Cross. I really have. So I'm glad that, Survivor Series was the one of the matches or one of the pay-per-views that let her open up to be her actual crazy, twisted, diabolical self, you feel me? But I like the moment where she climbed up all the way at the top of the corner of the cage and literally did a whole crossbody onto her teammates as well, too. Did not give 2 fucks or whatever. She just said, Cowabunga! Boof! Onto everybody. So I'm like, alright, too. So, and I really liked it. I really do like it. Everything about it was solid. I'm not gonna hold you when Asuka, spit that green mist in Rhea Ripley's face. I thought she was gonna go in for the pin, and I thought it was gonna be over after that because no one can barely survive, the green mist to the face. No one. No one. That sting. When it stings, that stings. It's I don't even want the green mist to my face. You feel me? But overall, it was a really good match. Everybody did their own thing, especially Bianca Belair. And especially Becky Lynch herself, because honestly, I thought, not gonna hold you with Becky Lynch, I thought it would be when it was Team Ciampa versus the Undisputed Era, a couple years ago, when Team Ciampa only had 4 people, and then the mystery 5th person was Kevin Owens. So I thought when they're gonna bring back something or bring back someone, I thought they're gonna do just how Kevin Owens did in a couple years ago in NXT when he came back and and basically came back and tried to beat the hell out of Undisputed Era. I thought it was gonna be Becky Lynch is revealed as the 5th person at Survivor Series War Games on Saturday night. I thought that was gonna happen, which honestly, in my opinion, that would be a little bit cooler if she they still have 4 people and they don't, say who the 5th person is. And then next, you have, the man theme music comes out and then she walks out like Kevin Owens did. That I feel like it would be better for her to do that, or for WWE or Triple H to be yo, instead of you coming out as the 5th member on Friday Night SmackDown, we're going to let you come out Saturday night at Survivor Series as the 5th member. And, of Team Bianca. And yeah, I feel if that happened, I feel a lot of people would have, a lot of people at Survivor Series, and the pops and everything would be much, much louder, in my opinion. I feel if that happened, it would be the highlight of the night. It would be definitely the highlight of the night, the reel of the night, the moment of the night. But overall, yeah, I wish that would have happened, but it is what it is. But I'm glad that Becky Lynch came out to be the 5th member, because obviously they were teasing something at the end of SummerSlam back in, I think, July, either in July or August, one of them two, where Damage Control came out, Bayley, Sky, and Kai, and as soon as Becky Lynch came up and sided with Bianca, I'm like, okay, yep. When she returns from her injury, they're gonna tease something with Bianca and Becky Lynch teaming up. I know there's some feeling, and fast forward a couple months later to Survivor Series, here we go. They're in the 5-on-5 the 5-on-5 War Games match, and love to see it. You always really love to see it. And obviously having Becky Lynch picking up the win for Team Bianca. Like, how about that? Because I'm not going to hold you. Like, the Team Bianca was struggling. I mean, they were struggling. Because honestly, I thought they were going to lose. Because obviously they have Rhea Ripley to their advantage. And you know how Rhea Ripley is. Like, when she gets going in the ring, she gets going. And there's no one stopping her, no matter what it is. I also like the moment where Nikki Cross was dragging Alexa Bliss and had handcuffs to her, and I'm like, okay, so this is getting deeper into what I thought it was gonna be. But I feel like for if they're gonna do a Nikki versus Alexa Bliss rivalry, it gotta be away from Bianca Belair and Asuka and everybody else. It has to be away from them. I feel like Triple H gotta like take some time, set Alexa and Nikki aside from, being part of Damage Control and Alexa being part of, like, Bianca and everything. They gotta set them aside and just focus on, like, the rivalry between Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss. I feel like that needs to work because we need to see a rivalry between them because, one, they're former tag team partners and former best friends as well, too. So I honestly feel like if they need to make it work, they need to have it where it can be just them two in a rivalry, just them two together, not everybody else involved. Because yes, everybody else involved, it makes it look like okay, it's cool, but at the same time, like we need a rivalry between Nikki and Alexa. I'm just saying the truth. Like it needs to happen. Because honestly, when it was at Crown Jewel, I thought that the rivalry was going to start, right after they lost the titles. That's what I thought, honestly. That's what I really thought. I thought that their rivalry was going to start right when, Nikki cost Alexa Bliss, the win so they can, retain the titles. But I guess not. Yes, Triple H probably had plans with that, but probably at a later date, which I feel like it should have started right after Crown Jewel. But, it is what it is. They're trying to, I know Triple H. Triple H always give us, like, W's and everything, no matter what it is. Like, because these past, couple pay-per-views ever since he took over, like, it's been great. It's been phenomenal. So, everything that he does, it's, I'm all for. I always like it. I always love it. But, overall, like, people was rating this match, like, maybe like a 3.5 out of 5 or or a 2 or like a 3 out of 5. Honestly, me personally, this is like a 4 out of 5 max because everything was good. Like I said, there's maybe like a little botches here and there, like 1 or 2 botches in the cage. But overall, it was a really good, solid match. It was like a very great match to open up, Survivor Series War Games, and I loved every single aspect of it. And congratulations for Team Bianca getting the win. Bianca Belair, Becky Lynch, Asuka, Mia Yim, and also, Alexa Bliss. And there's a couple people from obviously Team Bianca and Team, Bayley that has experience at War Games, specifically Mia Yim and Bianca Belair, and also Rhea Ripley as well too. So them and also Io Sky and Kai, like that's because technically, if you think about it, it's straight NXT. Like you're basically Team Bianca is like, mostly veterans except for Bianca herself and Mia Yim, and then you have Team Bayley, which is technically straight NXT. So besides Nikki Cross, because she's a veteran, but overall, like it was a solid good match. It was a really good match. Like I said, I rated like 4 out of 5 out of 10. Like sorry, now why I said 4 out of 5 out of 10? I said 4 out of 5, and it was really good opener. So. I would like to see what happens, going on with, coming to the end of the year, going into like Royal Rumble next year. So we just gotta wait and see. We just gotta wait and see with them. But like I said, I'm 1-1 right now because I was going for Team Bianca. So right now I am 1-1, and and overall, just like the whole entire time, I think I was probably like maybe 3 out of, I think it was like 4 out of 5 or so. But overall, like right now, I'm 1-1. I'm 1-1 right now.